What's up, y'all? This Mingo. He about to tell us what's about to go on and the do's and don'ts and some funny shit that went on before we got this house all ready to do it. All right, so do over rather. So here we go. All right, Mingo, go ahead.
Here, Jimmy. These cables, they were long enough, so they put extension, like dumbass extension.
Look at
You
that shit.
You can see it right away.
Burn, baby, burn.
That's right. Now we're running new pipes with offset bands and all that stuff. This is a professional job. Look at this shit. It's straight. How loose is all this shit? Now here is for the biggest cables are losing. Look at that shit. So
Hey, be careful, man. I'm up in here, man.
yeah, I'm gonna burn my hand again. Right? Look at this BX. We're gonna remove all these BX. We're gonna convert rigid pipes here.
All this shit down.
Burn cables. Look at this shit.
Damn. People was living in this one.
Now we're gonna remove all this plumbing. This is a galvanized with copper. It's the dumbest shit.
They mix copper with the goddamn galvanized.
Yeah. Now the ductwork is kind of fucked up because it's pretty old. Holes everywhere. We're gonna seal all the ductwork. Now look at this shit. The vent. You see? You will see in the next video how we're gonna fix this. And these VX and these junction bags, we just put it temporary just to work, to have light and some outlets. This one is galvanized. We're gonna replace it for copper, 1-inch copper, just to have a lot of pressure on the water. And we're still working on it. So the electrical, we're running new pipes over here, so you can see how professional is this.
Fresh new pipe, yeah.
Yep. So yeah, we're gonna build a room here, maybe 15 by 18, good enough.
So it's gonna be basically we're gonna put a bedroom. Since we done cleaned it out and gutted it, we're gonna build this whole side right here. It's gonna be a bedroom. So we end up putting a closet over here, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna frame around the water. You still have our access box right here. This is gonna be a big, nice walk-in closet right here. This just gonna be open on this side.
Now, Jimmy, when you put a insulation, you never do the insulation up to the bottom, because if the basement get flooded, the insulation is always gonna be wet, so it's gonna we're gonna have a lot of mold on the drywall always, because the insulation is gonna be wet all the time. So we're gonna cut the. We did this. We cut the insulation all around the basement. So that's what we're gonna do all around the basement. Yeah, and pretty much that's it.
Show me where the well, before I bought the house, the people where they had a light fixture at right up under the tub.
Okay, let's show you this. Now, I'm gonna show you this. Here's gonna be the top. So the people living before here, they have a light feature right here. So when we removed this light, it was a lot of water on top of that. So
God damn.
So-
the tub sitting right on top of the light fixture, and when the tub flow over, the water was going right into the goddamn light fixture, which can cause a fire.
yep.
So what we're gonna do new here, because we got a new tub up there already.
Yeah,
So
we're gonna run a PVC pipe, probably 2 inches straight to the main drain that is behind this wall.
okay.
So we're gonna cancel this one. That is the old one.
Yeah, take this old shit out. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, all this is galvanized. So that means it's garbage. And like I said, the dog work is kind of fucked up. We're gonna work on it.
So that means you're losing a lot of pressure from all the holes being in the duct work.
Yes, sir.
So put in new duct work, so get all the pressure around the house where you're supposed to get it. So this was the bathroom before. So we pretty much gutted this. What's the plans in here?
We're gonna do a ceramic tile, but first of all, we're gonna level it up with concrete or whatever. We'll figure it out. And here, look at these junction bags. How can you have access to this junction bag? Look at it. It's a water line in front of the junction bags. Take a look at me. Record that shit.
God damn. Look at this shit. A water line right next to the junction box. Do y'all see this shit? This is what people call professional work, right? And this is why you gotta have professional people to come in and do your work for you, man. Investigate this shit. That's crazy. Boy, I'm telling you, when I tell you this house was ready to catch on fire, whoo.
Now, Jimmy, look at this. Now we're doing rigid pipes, electrical pipes, straight to the breaker box, and we're still working on the electrical. There's a lot of shit to do. It's a lot of shit to do. Now, this is galvanized with PVC. It's kind of dumbass connection with a black coupling, flexible black coupling.
Yeah, I gotta replace all this as well.
Yeah.
It's crazy. They say that landlords, slumlords make a lot of money because they don't never put shit new inside of their houses or do any work to their houses, man. So this water tank, I said in one of the videos, this is gonna come out. We're gonna put a new water tank. The furnace was in good shape. We still got to check that because it seemed like it was a flood down here. And you see all of this. I showed this before too. This is all of the shit that pretty much was running the house. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. All this. That's why when you buy a house out your pocket, most definitely, if you're blessed to purchase it out your pocket, man, do everything new. So you won't have the problems of a tenant calling you, talking about some, this ain't working. The plumbing's messed up. The electrical is short now. And come on, man. Just gut it and do it right the first time. Measure twice, cut once. What was that?
Look at this, Jimmy. They run this ductwork 6 inches straight to the box right here. Like that.
Now, is this ductwork right here, is this one of the pipes that was going all the way up to the attic, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Now, it's a dumbass work because they just can make a hole on the ductwork here, straight between the beams, straight through here. That's it.
Gotcha. When you know better, you do better, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy, right?
Right.
Anything else? That's pretty much it.
Well, this is the fucked up, the fucked up part of the house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's always the stuff that's behind the walls that
Right.
people don't see. Like when you come in to buy properties, when you come in to buy properties, don't just look for the shiny stuff on the outside. You know, the ceramic tile, the marble, or the granite countertops, recessed lights. Don't worry about all that. That's not the important part. The important part is the shit that's under the floors, that's behind the drywall, that's under them shingles on that roof. You know what I'm saying? It's so much that you have to be aware of. That's why it's important for you to get a professional inspector with these properties or somebody who knows what they're doing, man, before you buy these properties, especially investment properties, because this is coming out of your pocket, man. And you do not, the more a tenant calls you and tell you they got a problem, the less you're going to make that month and that year. Trust me. All right. This your boy Big Smoke. It's Mingo.
See you, Jimmy.
Ground up, y'all. Peace out.